Ongpin Street in the heart of Manila's Chinatown bustles with people excited to bring in an auspicious year. I wanted an inside look at the cultural fusion that formed this distinctly Filipino Spring Festival, or Chinese New Year as it's called here. On the eve of the holiday, I took a journey led by my stomach eating my way around Benundo's Old Manila.
We have had interaction between Chinese and Filipino culture for the longest time, and I think that's very evident when it comes to the food. We have a very typical Chinese immigrant pastry called hopia, which traditionally came in mung bean flavor, or munggo as we call it. But now we have local varieties like ube, which is purple yam, or pandan, which is like a leaf. Through that change in filling, you see the melding between the Chinese and Filipino elements that we distinctly call today as Chinoy.
That's our tour guide, Ivan, a fourth-generation Chinoy. He weaves his way through his city, and we keep up by following his purple umbrella. The first delight is lumpia sariwa, or spring roll Hokkien style. Ivan explains that when spring comes in China, the veggies packed in this roll are ready for harvest, making the roll very popular in springtime, hence the name. Our second stop is for salted rice, or kiam ping, drizzled with fishball soup, and lo tau hu, or slow-cooked tofu. All Hokkien treats, since the majority of Chinese immigrants to Benondo come from Fujian, pronounced Fujian in colonial English. The streets stir with bright colors like red, round shapes, and fresh fruit.
Round symbolizes wholeness of the family. That's why everybody's favorite Chinese New Year delicacy, decoy, or the sticky rice cake, is round, no? And it's sticky. You also see a lot of gabi or taro. It's sticky, right? And you want the family sticking together always.
The third eatery is a real hole in the wall. It's standing room only. This siopao doesn't look like the steamed buns most Filipinos are used to, since it's pan-fried. We salivate over bichu bichu, a fried dough dipped in sugar. My fellow tourists and I devour the Eastern donut. Walking to the next food stall, my nostrils fill with the stench of sewage. Thankfully, it's soon whisked away by pleasant incense swirling in the air from those making offerings. Next up is handmade jiaozi, a northern-style Chinese dumpling. Best to eat these dumplings while they're hot and the skin is still slightly transparent. The green flecks are chives. This flat cake, seared with ground pork, mushroom, dill, and leeks, is called xian bing. We've been walking nearly 4 hours, and night sets in. On the way, a surprise: lion dancers. They're as entertaining as dragon dancers, but slightly smaller. As the director of the Confucius Institute explains, the myth of Chinese New Year begins with the evil monster Nian, who would terrify villagers during the lunar month.
One day people found out that the Nian feared the color red and the sound of firecrackers, and so they all wore red, lit firecrackers, and even lit up lamps. From then on, the monster didn't dare to come back. The practice stopped, and many years after, so did the Chinese New Year tradition.
Our final treat is all-you-can-eat hopia, red envelopes with a monetary reward, and a lesson.
1, 2, 3. What? Sai.
Gong Hei Fat Choi is Cantonese for Happy New Year, so Ivan teaches us the Hokkien.
In Hokkien, we say Kyong Hee Huat Sai, Sin Ni Kwai Lok, which means congratulations and may you prosper. Happy New Year to you.
However you choose to celebrate, may you eat well. Catherine Visconti, Rappler, Benondo.